All right, Kristen. Now hear me out.
I'm listening.
I have a little not really a question, more like a little game we're gonna do. Okay,
Okay.
so I've been seeing this on TikTok a lot, so I was like, maybe we can do it.
Okay.
It's like it's it's like the fruit draft. So
Fruit.
like yeah, so we each draft like four different types of fruit.
Okay.
We see who has the best lineup of fruit, I guess.
Okay.
So you obviously the rules are like whatever you draft, that's the only fruit you're supposed to be like allowed to eat. So
Okay.
just think about it, you know. I
Um,
already know your number one pick, but
you already know it.
so yeah, we do four, and we'll do like the snake draft, you know. Uh,
How's
where
that
you
gonna
go,
work? There's just two of us.
well, you pick one, I pick one, and I pick the second one, and you pick the one. And you,
Okay.
pick,
Whatever. Go ahead.
you want first pick? You want me to
I'll go first. You already know my number one pick is watermelon.
go? Watermelon.
Love me some
Solid choice.
watermelon.
Hey, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, it's very
Nutritious.
just
It's delicious. That's all.
I think my first choice, I'm gonna have to go with orange.
All
Solid,
right.
bro. Orange.
All right.
Bro, I love oranges.
Oranges. I like orange juice. I heard that I heard you go crazy for orange juice, bro.
I love orange juice, bro.
Yeah, so Leslie told me, she was like, she don't care what kind of he said he doesn't care what kind of orange juice it is. If it's orange, he's drinking it. I was like, even pulp. She's like, I think he prefers the extra pulp. I was like, yuck.
Bro, I don't see why people hate pulp so much. It's not that big of a
Bro,
deal.
it's horrible. I
It's
don't know.
I don't know. Just give me any type of oranges, I'll drink it.
That's like giving you milk that has like milk like cheese. The little
Bro, that's
like
spoiled milk.
like cottage cheese in it.
Bro, you look spoiled.
It's the same thing, Vic. I just
Oh yeah, so yeah, I guess it is my turn again, huh?
Yep.
Oof. Strawberries.
Damn. I was really hoping you weren't gonna pick strawberries.
Bro, strawberry smoothie, strawberry everything.
Strawberry goes with a lot of shit, bro. All right, so my turn. I'm gonna say mango. I love me some mangoes. Mangoes are delicious, my guy. Um, damn. What's next?
You can have mango. That's fine with me.
Hey, mango's fire, bro. Yes, he's sleeping.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I mean, I wouldn't mind a mango, but it's not my top choice.
Well, obviously, you already got your top choice. It's a fucking orange. What? Well, so what would be my next pick? So I got watermelon, mango. I think I gotta go with grapes.
Oof, that's a solid choice.
Grapes, my guy. Oh, grapes. That
So juicy.
pretty solid, bro.
That's pretty good. I'm not upset at your team. See, but for me, let's see.
You go with the classic. I already feel like, I feel like
Well,
I know what you're gonna pick.
to go with my strawberry, I feel like I have to get banana.
See, I knew you were gonna say
it. Bro, that's potassium.
I was gonna get bananas, but then I thought about grapes and I was like, look, I gotta get it.
Yeah, I probably would have picked grapes up if you got bananas, but look, I got strawberry banana. That's a killer combo. I got oranges. So I guess to finish it off, I'm just gonna go with the classic, an apple.
I win. Fucking apple. Okay. What kind of apple? Like you gotta be
all of them.
What, you get to pick all of the apples? That's not fair.
How's that not fair? I can't have green apples. You can have red apples.
Whatever. Okay, I got all the grapes, so I guess that's fine.
They'd have to pick though. Green apples all the way. That's
okay. I could go with you on green apples. So if you're getting that like red apple, I hate the red apple, bro. Like the actual like red.
Yeah.
Was it Granny? Is it Granny Smith? Not Granny Smith.
Granny Smith's the green one. There's like red delicious.
Red like, it's that super red one. That's like the worst apple to me. I just don't like that.
All the way.
Dang. So for my last pick, everything's taken like that. I really, really like. Well, not really. I'm trying to think what's gonna be like. Ooh. I think I got my last one. I'm gonna go with the kiwi, bro.
The kiwi.
The kiwi. I love kiwis. I was thinking about. I almost thought about getting cherries, like the actual cherries, those things are good too. But if I got grapes, there's no point in getting those.
The blueberries missed out.
I thought about blueberries, but blueberries are hit and miss. Like they're good, but when they go bad, they go bad. It's just,
Bro,
but man, I have a man, but blueberries are a goat though. I love some blueberries.
Well, I have a problem with like anytime I get like fruit, it always goes bad. 'Cause I never finish it in time.
Oh, that's why you just freeze it, bro.
We forgot pineapple. That's a good one.
It is very acidic, like acidic.
I put up a list, see what we have here. I didn't know avocado was a fruit.
Yeah, I was thinking about avocado, but I was like, that's not a fruit. That was just gonna be like, man, if I gotta eat this every day, I'm not gonna sit there and eat no fruit. I mean, no avocado.
Yeah, but it complements a lot of food. Good, like
well,
yeah.
True,
I don't know. Avocado
true,
goes with
appreciate
a lot of good stuff. So I don't know. Kind of missed out on that.
That's a weird one because honestly, if I had to get rid of kiwi, I would probably pick blueberry because I eat blueberry on a lot of stuff like blueberry waffles, pancakes. I love blueberries.
Let's see. I'm trying to see any other big
Raspberries.
Papaya.
Papaya ain't that big.
Limes.
And
Cucumber.
Nah, like real fruits, Vic. Real fruits.
Fruit?
I know those are classified as fruits, but they're not real fruits. Dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is okay. I actually had a dragon fruit, and it's not as sweet as I thought it would be. Passion fruit. Have I ever had a passion fruit? I feel like I have. I can't remember the taste of it though. Dragon fruit, or not dragon fruit, but star fruit is okay. It almost tastes like an apple. It's weird.
So, recap. Your team was watermelon.
I got watermelon, grapes,
kiwi,
and what was my second option? Oh, mango.
Oh, yeah, mango. Against my orange.
I got the tropical. I got the tropical fruits, bro.
Bro, I'm so basic.
Yeah, you got orange, apple, banana, and strawberry. Bro, I'm pretty sure I won that hands down.
I mean,
with strawberry and bananas, I give you that. Like that combo right there is like unstoppable. I could go without the orange and without.
Oranges. That's where my heart, bro.
Honestly, if I had to choose, like I like oranges, but bro, I love grapefruits. I love grapefruit. If I had to pick out one of the two to eat, I'm gonna eat a grapefruit anytime.
I'm gonna eat an orange all day, every day.
You gonna turn to fucking orange. That man said orange number one.
Yeah, mandarin oranges and I don't know, just
the little cuties. I like the little cuties. Exactly. Those are good.
Is that just like a small orange or what?
I don't know, orange expert.
But all right, you heard it.
Y'all heard it here. Let us know who won, who you think wins this debate. Is it mine, my watermelon, kiwi, grapes, and mango versus Vic's oranges, apples, bananas, and strawberries?
Elite, bro. You can't. It's like the classics, bro.
That's the problem. It's the classics. Like
you're trying to be too fancy over there.
I wasn't trying to be that fancy. I just went with good stuff. You went with the fucking apple, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep the doctor away.
That alone ruins your team. It's like, what I can have right now out of all the fruits is an apple.
Bro, I do feel you on that. Like biting into an apple, I kind of hate it.
Vic said apple sauce though. A1. Oh, that's funny. Yes, but yeah, I stick with. I like my team. Honestly, if I had to go any further, I would probably pick blueberry.
Well, I like my team too. So, but let us know what you guys think. I guess that wraps up our fruit draft.
Random. But you have anything else to say?
No, it's besides my team's elite.
Yeah,
we're going undefeated.
You're gonna lose the first round, and you don't make it to playoffs. But All right. Well, you ready to hop in the podcast?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, hop in the podcast in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris,
This is Vic.
and welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 67, and welcome to the podcast. If you're listening now, make sure you click on that subscribe button, click on that bell notification, so every time we post, you get notified. Vic, you have any updates, any news, any,
Let's see. Usually I write these down. I'm just gonna have to go off the
off the dome?
Let's see. What did I? Oh yeah, we had a wedding this weekend.
We sure did.
So shout out to Jason Reagan.
Shout out to y'all.
Sorry, I was a little late.
Little. All right, we're not gonna talk about that. Let me just stop you there. Hold on. I gotta jump in here. Okay, so this wedding started at 7:00. Right, 7:00. No, 6.
I was gonna let you stick at 7. It's not.
Nah. It started at 6. Vic said, "Hey man, are we gonna go together?" I was like, "Yeah, we can still go together." He messages me saying, "Hey man, we're just gonna meet you at the wedding." Okay, Vic. We head there, run away. We get there. Hey Vic, where you at? Oh, we're on our way. We're about to leave. Okay. I have David there. David's checking your location. You haven't fucking left. I'm like, all right. Ceremony goes through. Whole ceremony is over. Vic's still not here. The actual reception part start. Vic's still not here. We go through cocktail hour. So that's a whole hour with just us. And then they, announce the bride, the groom, the groomsmen, the bridesmaids. They all come out. Everybody's done their speeches. Everything was done just for for the most part. We're about to go do like the go away thing for the fucking like with the sparklers and stuff. And guess who shows up? Vic. we're damn near at the end of the party, like the whole thing. Vic came for the last hour. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
Man, okay, but go ahead, Vic. What are you gonna say about the wedding? Because you can't say it was great, you can't say it was bad. You weren't there.
I'm just gonna say congratulations to the two.
Yes, congratulations to y'all too. Very beautiful wedding, very beautiful moment.
I'm sure the last thing they cared about was whether I was there on time. So
it's just one of your day one friends, whatever.
True. Sorry, Reagan. What else did we do this weekend?
Well, y'all came over Friday.
Watched a lot of football. Let's talk about football, girl. Watch those Bills dominate, like I said they would on the podcast.
Yes, they did. They did dominate.
Watch the Cowboys not dominate, but
they did not dominate.
Bro, that was rough. Season over.
Season's over.
Dak's out for like 3 to 4 weeks, probably even longer.
I think he's probably out longer.
Yeah,
especially if they want to be like safe with him. He's starting to become like brittle now. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's kind of concerning. Like, I love Dak. I still believe in him a little bit, but I would, if they went in another direction, I would kind of see why. But we are paying him a lot, so
we're paying him a lot. But like, I feel like that's the excuse that a lot of people try to make for the reason why. But dude, they haven't tried to build a team around him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He doesn't have the receivers. They're waiting on hurt people to come back and hopefully save us. And it's like, okay, so we don't have receivers. Our line is, people are blowing through our line. He doesn't have the time. When he wants to throw the ball, his receivers aren't ready. They don't get open. So it looks like all these bad throws that he's doing looks even worse because they're never open. Close interceptions. It was just so many just like things that you see during the game. But everybody's like, oh, well, we're paying him $40 million. Okay, but Patrick Mahomes is getting paid even more. But guess what? He got receivers. He has a team. They built a team around him. So the money situation is such a scapegoat for, trying to use that against Dak. Like, oh, we paid you the money. Well, he can't play offense, defense, catching, it's a whole team. You know, he's the face of the team, of course, and he could have played a little better. Don't get me wrong, but like, bro, that's the problem when you don't play preseason. It shows. The first game always shows. All the quarterbacks, all the great quarterbacks were having problems. Even Tom Brady, like he didn't do it amazing, but he still was completing his passes and stuff. But he also played in preseason. But Dak didn't play. Aaron Rodgers didn't play. Aaron Rodgers' team did horrible. It was just like all the people who didn't play in preseason, they got blown out for the most part.
Yeah, for sure.
Preparations, everything.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of the problem with the Cowboys is like the ownership.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
They
get rid of
Jerry's
Jones.
Like he's the owner, the general manager. His son's like, I don't know, some CEO or some shit like that. So it's like there's no accountability. They're not gonna fire themselves. You know?
Exactly, they need to, but yeah, I think Jerry Jones just wants to have too much. He's doing too much, or he wants to have his hands in too much. It's like just be the owner, let your people take care of their stuff. But,
right.
You know, McCarthy doesn't really have much say. He's just there half the time. Play management is still weird. Penalties is still bad. It's a lot of stuff that was just bad on that game.
Defense looking pretty good though.
Defense look amazing. For the most part, our secondary still kind of worries me. I hate how open people be in the secondary.
Yeah.
Because I swear every time that I turned around, Mike Evans was wide open, and it was just like, where's the team?
Well, Parsons coming in clutch though with like 2 sacks in the red zone.
Hey man, he killed it.
That boy is killing it. That boy is the team.
Right? He's the defense right there. That's a dangerous man. They got to watch out for him. Did you see them go on Twitter about the whole hit incident?
Oh yeah.
Which
like
was,
he got hit.
Yeah, he got chipped. I think they did a chip block. Leonard Fournette did a chip block on him, and he got put on the ground, kind of lifted off the feet. This is a pretty basic hit. He went on to, I guess people were like glorifying the hit, like, man, Parsons got lit up, and he went on Twitter and was like, dude, it's just a regular hit. Like he said, he hit me, I wasn't paying attention. He's basically just saying, you can't glorify it. And he was like, when you saw me 1-on-1, you saw what I did to him. But then they were like, stop crying. I was like, I don't think he's crying. I think he's just saying don't glorify it because it wasn't that big of a hit. But hey, whatever. It's football.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's football. But I feel like I was gonna say something. Oh, speaking of football, a little quick story, I guess. Did you see that I think the Bears got penalized for drying the field with the towel? Because the field was so wet.
It was like super. They tried to dry.
So they were gonna do a field goal.
Dry it.
Yeah, they were about to do a field goal, so they're trying to like dry the spot that they're gonna put the ball down so they can kick it. And they got penalized 15 yards for that.
Oh wow, I didn't know. Like, what was the call?
It was literally it's the ref was like, for using a towel, it's not allowed. Some shit like he literally like said something like that.
Oh wow, that's just throwing a penalty out there. They still won the game, so it didn't really matter. But unauthorized use of towel, 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, I think technically it falls under unsportsmanlike conduct, but it made no sense. Yeah,
whatever. But yeah, football season's back.
Football is back.
Oh, did you watch the game yesterday?
No, actually I didn't.
Yeah, it was that was another person, like Russell Wilson was not doing that great. Well, I won't say he wasn't doing that great. It's just when they got to red zone, they had a lot of trouble. Their running back kept, I don't know what's going on with him. He was just fumbling like crazy. That man had butter in his hands because he was just, it was just like, but yeah, they were so close to winning too. They were a field goal away, which lost me my fantasy.
Oh, bro. Sorry. Tears. Did you hear about that? I can't remember what division it was, but like none of the teams won in that division and 2 of them played each other.
Wait. Oh, it was
the one with the I don't know it's the Titans, Colts, Jags, and the Texans.
And the Colts tied with was it Titans? Not Titans.
I don't know.
I know the Colts tied with somebody.
Yeah, they tied with somebody, but it's crazy. Like,
that's
none of them
crazy.
won. 2 of them play each other.
Shoot, in our division, we're the only ones that lost
I know, but we're the only team in the NFL that did not score a touchdown.
a touchdown, bro. They said we haven't done this bad since like 1989.
Yeah, my
so
brother was
sad.
born.
It's so sad, man. But hey, football, I guess. But now they're gonna try to run Zeke into the ground and be like, Zeke is trash. I can hear it now.
Honestly, I feel like Zeke had a good game.
He had a decent game. They said
He's
he had
decent. Yeah.
yeah. He's I love Pollard.
He can't block.
But Pollard can't block to save his life. The stuff that Zeke actually picks up, Pollard doesn't. So when those defenders just run through with no blocker, it's deadly. Which is how he probably hurt his hand. So, hey man, it's crazy.
Yeah, but what about you? What are your updates? I know we kind of skipped past that. So.
Shoot, my updates is basically the same. I went to a wedding on Saturday. Friday, kind of just chilled and watched football. You know.
Yeah, Saturday night we took it back to our
we went to Fry. We went to Fry Street.
Fry Street, bro. Took us back to the college days.
That was fun. But yes, we did celebrate our birthday as well. So Louisa and David, happy birthday to y'all.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, their birthday was on 9/11. And yeah, we went to Fry, had a good time.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's really all I have to add.
All right, well, I guess we'll hop into the stories then, huh?
Cool.
I guess speaking of about football, the story actually is about something that happened at one of the games. So at the Dolphins and Patriots game, in the parking lot, a fire ends up torching 11 cars. So basically, what happened? Like someone left the grill on, and it caught a car on fire, and then it was like a domino effect, bro. That shit was like crazy. Like, could you imagine you go into this home opener, bro, season opener of football? You're so excited, you're pumped, and if you're a Dolphins fan, I think you won. Yeah, they won, and you come back, you leave the stadium, you go to your cars, bro. It's just like burnt.
It's burnt to the ground.
To the ground, bro. It's like
that's crazy. It's crazy.
I don't even know what I would do. Like who? I guess. I mean, obviously, I guess insurance covers this. I guess. But it's just a weird situation. It's like
insurance covers this if you have full coverage. If you don't have full coverage, you're kind of screwed. Like they said, you could talk to like the stadium and see if maybe there's something they could do, but there's not much you could do on that end unless you have insurance. But it sucks for the people who probably didn't.
I know, but I guess yeah. I could not imagine like going through all that and just coming back to your car. And first of all, I just hate parking there. Like it would make me hate parking more.
Yeah, especially if you were a Patriot fan. Oh my goodness,
bro,
that sucks because they got destroyed by the Dolphins.
And the car got destroyed.
Right, that just make you want to fight somebody. Hey, yeah, you, ping, ping, ping.
Yeah, but so that's a little quick story right there. But I guess going from that, let's go on to our next story. A man is arrested after stealing an airplane and then threatening to crash it into a Mississippi Walmart.
Sounds like some Walmart stuff. Maybe he's a Target fan.
Maybe he got fired from Walmart. No, so a longtime airport employee is in police custody after stealing an airplane early Saturday morning. The man, identified as Corey Wayne Patterson, threatened to crash the aircraft into a Mississippi Walmart. However, Corey eventually landed in a field where authorities arrested him. According to the police, he was an employee of the I don't know how to say that, Tupelo Aviation for the last 10 years. He worked as a lineman responsible for refueling the planes. But on Saturday, he chose to move outside his normal work duties. During a news conference, the chief revealed Corey stole the twin engine plane at 5:08 a.m. and then took off from the airport and it was just chilling up there.
That's crazy, bro.
I know, right? So shortly after, Corey ended up calling 911, and was speaking to authorities. He threatened to crash the airplane into the West Main Walmart. And then they said the Walmart and the surrounding stores in the major streets were evacuated while the plane was still in the air. But eventually they did some negotiations, and they finally, after the airplane was in the sky for more than 5 hours, but then they got him to land.
So he probably needed more fuel. I don't know if they got him to land.
All right.
Well, I would hope a plane can last a little bit more than 5 hours in the air.
Yeah, true. Especially because he's the one refueling them, so he probably made sure the hell is full. But he is facing charges for the stolen plane, and no injuries are reported.
That's good. Well, I'm glad nobody got hurt, because that would have really sucked.
That's crazy. Like, I mean, it's one thing to steal a plane, but also like you're not even a pilot, bro. Like, he had to be walked through like how to properly like land it. Apparently, the plane suffered no damage though. Like after the landing.
Yeah, it said it's sustained minimum damage.
Mm-hmm. So that's just like
even
I
though
don't
it
know.
says that it landed hard.
That's crazy though. Like I don't know. Like going out there and taking this plane. I mean, obviously you're kind of familiar with planes in a sense, but flying a plane is definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's crazy, man. That's really crazy. It's just like I don't know. Like I really want to know. Does it really say why he did it, or he just like?
Not really. I mean, it doesn't even say why he like was targeting Walmart either.
Oh, see, it says right here. It says police said that he was running low on fuel by 9:30. So that's why he had that's why he had to land.
I mean, what do you think, he's gonna stay up there forever?
Yeah, he's gonna try.
I'm really curious though. Like, why Walmart, bro?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe he was gonna hit target, but then he figured he was gonna be off target, so he's like, let's just go to Walmart.
Because it's not like he was trying to like hurt people, or it didn't seem like he was like trying to make a terrorist attack or anything. But he must really hate Walmart. He's like, man.
Yeah, maybe he's just going through depression or something, and.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, some type of depression or something like that, and then once he got up there, it's too late.
Yeah, honestly, he's like, "Hey, I got this far."
It's not like he just landed like, "Oh, I was just playing."
He's just, right. I was just playing. Hey, JK, bro, JK. You know, I didn't mean it. They're like, "Sir, you're still going to jail." But I said, JK. Yeah, that's a crazy situation. I just don't know. Like, man, it sucks because you never know what people are going through, and what really like probably convinced him to go through this. Like, And how long was he in there before? Like, did nobody know that he was taking off with a plane?
Right, and I wonder, like, was it planned, or when he just woke up that morning and was like, you know what?
I'm taking this plane.
I'm taking this plane.
He probably been doing like freaking airplane simulators and stuff at home. Probably got a whole setup. It's pretty crazy though. Like, you know, if y'all are having issues, go to a therapist. Don't take your nearest plane.
It could have been like a midlife crisis thing or something.
They a whole midlife crisis. He's having problems in his marriage.
Right. Who knows? He just needs something to like. He need to do something to like get his blood pumping, basically.
I'm dead.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's. That's okay. I don't think that's okay. But
yeah, either way, don't. If you, like Kristen said, if you have something going on, don't steal a plane.
Yeah, don't steal a plane. Let's just stay away from planes. But speaking about planes and speaking of pilots, you know, this next story has to do with a pilot on an actual plane, pilot. So in this story, a pilot threatens to end flight over airline passenger sending him nudes via iPhone airdrop. So this pilot threatened to end a commercial flight after warning passengers to stop sending him nudes via airdrop, according to a hilarious video posted on TikTok. The pilot, who was not identified but works for Southwest Airlines, was helming a flight to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, where he took the plane's intercom and told passengers he would be returning to the craft. returning the craft to his departure gate if they didn't stop sending him racy news. What is that? Racy photos? I said news. Racy photos to him. I'm just gonna say nudes. I've never heard of racy. You ever heard of racy before, Vic?
No.
Yeah, but racy.
They could have used
raunchy. Raunchy.
That's definitely not how you spell it.
That's not how you spell that at all. So he said this. He said, so here's the deal. If this continues while we're on the ground, I'm going to have to pull back to the gate. Everybody's going to have to get off. We're going to have to get security involved, and your vacation is going to be ruined. And so iPhone users can send digital files like photos through AirDrop and Apple products, or to other Apple products in close proximity without the need of Wi-Fi or cellular data, if y'all didn't know that already. But basically, it's as simple as it sounds. People were sending him airdrops and of nudes and stuff, and he basically just went on the intercom and said, "Hey, look, stop, or your Cabo trip is going to be ruined." He's like, "Look," he's like, "How about we quit sending the naked photos and we can get back to the vacation, or get back to Cabo." And so I don't know. I feel like this was one of those cases where an older person just had the airdrop on an accident and didn't know how to turn it off.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be like? I wonder if their face was in there or not, because if they're sending photos of themselves, it's like, oh, it's that guy right there.
That's so weird, bro. Yeah, it had to be some pretty bad photos if he wanted them to stop. So whatever they're sending him, he just didn't like.
Right. Isn't it illegal to send unsolicited pics?
Yeah, technically, but it's airdropped. So like, I think even though you have to accept them before anything, I believe. So I think that's kind of his fault, because I don't think he necessarily had to just be like, let me see what this is. Hey, your curiosity got the best of me.
That's true. Yeah, that's that is another thing. Like, why would this pilot just randomly accept them? Like any airdrop, no matter what it was, from like someone. So that is kind of weird.
Exactly.
But do you think he reacted the right way? Like, you think he should have went on the intercom and said, "We're about to cancel this whole flight"? At least y'all start acting.
I don't know what's the right way to handle that situation, but I don't know exactly how that if you got security involved, how does that work? Do they got to go through people's phones and see who's sending nudes, or how?
I think so. I mean, you definitely have to, like, I don't know what you can and what you would do. But
great question.
I honestly want to know though, like, you think they were sending nudes of themselves, or you think they're like random nudes off the internet?
Yeah, I feel like maybe probably random nudes off the internet. But also, I don't think the pilot's gonna be walking down the aisle with his phone in his hand like, "That's
hey,
you.
Take off your shirt.
Hey, you.
Let me compare."
Hey, you. That's you. Yeah, I need you to get off the plane. Like, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be random. I just don't. I feel like it'll be random because it's an airdrop, and they know that airdrops can literally go to anybody. So, pretty sure somebody was just trying to play a prank.
Yeah, trolls.
It'd be funny if it was somebody like for real who's actually like trying to hit on the pilot.
Right. He's like, "Hey, I'm just trying to start this vacation early."
You say, "Y'all trying to go to Cabo? I'm trying to go to Cabo. Like, let's go. Like, what's going on?"
He said, "I'm trying to be in my high club."
I'm dead. Vicky trying to be part of the Mile High Club.
But as a passenger who like wasn't sending this would be like upsetting. Like,
well, it would have been super upsetting if they actually turned around. I think it's funny, but like if the trip actually got canceled or had to get put on hold, then yeah, I would have been pretty pissed off.
But yeah, after you made it to your destination, you're probably like, "Bro, that's hilarious. Whoever did that, you hilarious."
You hilarious. Daps up. They're like, "Look, bro, I actually sent that shit on accident." It definitely wasn't supposed to go to the pilot.
Out of all the people, to the pilot. But
the pilot is like, as people leaving, people were like the pilot is like, "Hey, you." nice nude.
But stay safe out there accepting these airdrops.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you don't know who's airdropping, you probably shouldn't accept it. Because there are plenty of trolls out there. I know in the airdrop should be that stuff be like dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's like a couple of times when I went to the movie theater and like I got a request.
I wonder what this is.
I mean, like it's always funny, but like it kind of reminds me of like when you send someone like, or this used to happen a lot when people used to send like a link and then like they click on the link, it's like porn starts playing.
Oh yes. Oh man. Or at least it's like the sound.
Yeah.
That I was like,
Yeah,
bro, why they start sending that shit, bro?
Bro, we got some savages out there. They don't give a fuck. But those are tough times. I was afraid to open any link.
Honestly, you didn't know what it was. Don't open it.
It was like the
have
whole.
some headphones on.
It was like, you know how like people rickroll people now.
Yeah.
It's like it was like that, but with porn sounds. That shit was tough.
Yes, I remember that era. That was bad when it first started too. It was just like everybody was getting that, and then you'd be sitting there watching the video, like really into it, and then it just like just goes off and starts making the noises, and you're like, really, like.
Like it was one thing if you're like at home, you know, listening to yourself, but most of the time you were in public or at school.
Yeah, school, work, you know. It's he's just you like scare yourself.
You can't find the mute button fast enough. You just have to close your laptop, but it's still playing. Anyways, going from that to Netflix. So I know you're kind of like a binge watcher, right?
Something like that.
And personally, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not. I don't mind binging. I just never. I feel like I never have time for it. But anyways, Netflix.
You have time to binge when you want to.
When I want, I guess you're right.
Y'all be binging. Y'all don't be finishing. Y'all be binging though.
Hey, you're right. You're right. Right now, binging Grey's Anatomy. We almost caught up. But anyways, Netflix is reportedly considering releasing TV shows weekly. So Netflix is reportedly abandoning the all-at-once binge release model in favor of dropping episodes weekly like other streamers. As Netflix stocks continue to fall, the streamer is making some radical changes to keep their investors happy and retain its consistently shrinking subscriber base. The CEO has already made the shift towards lower price plans and introducing ads, something he promised Netflix would never do. But these are desperate times.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
She said the next significant change that Netflix is considering is abandoning its binge release model. Unlike Amazon Prime Video, HBO, Disney Plus, Netflix drops the entirety of its original series at once, even the most prized IPs like Stranger Things, The Witcher, and Bridgerton. However, the model won't last for long. As per news, the CEO is contemplating a new release strategy. He seems unwilling to pivot off the binge model because he hasn't needed it wanted to, but now it appears he does. So, how are you feeling about this? Do you prefer the whole method of where they release everything at once, or are you okay with the whole waiting a week?
I kind of like the whole like, you know, being able to binge watch because I always hated the whole, like cliffhanger. I ain't gonna lie, I hated cliffhangers. Or when a show is like going so well and you're just like, dang, it just stopped, and now you gotta wait, and it's just like, man, let me just see it all at once. So it was definitely good for people who are like kind of like that. For me, because it was definitely like I like that kind of thing, just being able to see exactly what they're trying to do and then wait. But it kind of sucked waiting the whole year, so I don't know if that's necessarily going to keep people, but
well, I mean, because
if you want to watch, you gotta be subscribed.
Yeah, you gotta subscribe longer because you're not gonna be able to finish the season until they release all the episodes, and then they won't release the episodes all at once. So it's like weekly. I mean, I kind of fall somewhere in the middle, like especially with new shows, like stuff that's like current and like very pop culture.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm watching House of Dragons, and they were doing it once a week, and it's like a whole thing, you know, like me and Leslie sit down and watch it. And we're like, oh, well, what's gonna happen this week, and then for me, like during the week, I don't know, I listen to like recaps and like stuff like that. So it's like that part's intriguing. I am kind of impatient, so
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to know what's happening now. Like, come on, like I don't want to wait this long, and it is one thing to. I definitely feel the pain of like having to wait as opposed to not having to wait. But I definitely don't mind it. I could go either way, but
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have that suspense in a way. Like it gives you that feeling of wanting more.
mhm,
There are a lot of shows that do very well with that, so I can understand that motto. Disney does it really well with their shows. When they had the Mandalorian out, that was a really big show. It was just like, what's happening next week?
mhm,
Amazon, they have The Boys. The Boys is just like that, like what's happening next week, and then like it was cool that Netflix did it that way, like dropped all their episodes. But I can understand like it's kind of like, why do I need a whole month subscription when I could watch all these shows in a couple weeks and then just cancel it until next year? Like,
true.
there's no point. So
And
I
true, like it's like also people when things are released all at once, a lot of people do binge them like that night or whatever. And it's like
now
you're
what?
trying to talk to someone about it, but like they haven't seen it. They're not binge watching it because they can't or whatever reason. So it's like if it's released every week, there's more chance that everyone's seen the episode, and you can talk to like people about it, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah,
But
but what stops people from? Well, there is the whole like I can pay for it and watch it, or I could just wait until all the episodes out and then binge watch
binge
it
it.
anyway. And
Yeah,
just
but I don't know. I guess because it is harder if everything's released all at once. I feel like it's much easier to see spoilers.
yeah. And honestly, I feel like Netflix kind of did it to itself in its own way because like when they started like they put a was it George not it was a George Bush when was it George H Bush I believe. What's the dad?
George W. Bush.
The dad is what? Is it George W?
Yeah, there's a W. One of those W. Like, I never forget if it's the son of or the daughter. Not daughter, but
I feel like
the
the
dad
son is
of the
George
son.
W. Bush, and then the other one is like George something Bush. But the dad of the two, when he was like, he came in office and he was like, "Yeah, we're not gonna have any extra taxes." And then came in that bitch and raised taxes like a motherfucker. And then like everybody was like, "All right, get him out of here." He lied. That was like what Netflix did. It was like they came in, they're like, "Yeah, you have cheap prices. You can share your passwords. We don't care. Sharing is caring." And they're like, "Oh, you want to share? All right, bet. We're gonna make this to where only one person can watch at a time, and we're gonna raise the prices." And then they just kept raising the prices. It was just like, okay, look, I'm not gonna keep doing this. There's too many other things to watch, and I'm not gonna keep paying these prices that y'all keep throwing at us. And then I feel like they kind of ruin themselves in their own way.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, there's definitely a lot of competition now for them, and
And also, I do feel like they've been producing a lot of shows that haven't been as doing as well as they expected, and they probably put a lot of money into them, like pilots and stuff like that,
mhm.
and they're just like not doing well. But I feel like the shows that are doing great, they cancel them, and did they leave these shows that is like, why did you make this? Who wrote off on this?
Right. It's definitely interesting. Especially I feel like because Netflix, I know there's other streaming platforms that they have bundle deals where you can like add like live TV and shit like that, like
Yeah,
Hulu and stuff. So I mean, they're definitely up against something. And
bro. Do
I
you
know
have do you have Hulu Plus or
uh,
Hulu
my
Live?
dad has my dad has Hulu Live, but they got stricter, so I can't use his account.
Dang, they won't let you, so it can only be like one person per account or something like that at a
Yeah,
time.
well, last time I tried, it was like it was based off location. It was like
Oh,
this
you're
location,
this
it's not your
location
home
is not.
address or something like that. It's like, bruh.
Dang, yeah, they got super strict to that.
I know. So
That sucks.
I know it's all good though.
Yeah.
But I know Disney Plus has like they have like bundle deals. You can get like ESPN and shit like that. I think
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
They
like
they do.
I feel like Netflix doesn't have any of that, where like it doesn't combine with anything.
But see, like, and so right now we're in the season of football, so football is expensive. Um, it don't matter who you try to go with, it's all gonna be expensive. Like, or if you do get a cheap something, like I think Peacock right now is like, they're like $2 a month,
Oh yeah,
like
I'm on. Yeah.
myself. But you don't get all. You get, I think you get your local team and that's it, or
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that, or you get so many views per week, and it's just like, but I wanna be able to watch it when I want to. Um, if you don't get the Sunday ticket, you're kind of screwed. Like,
But that Sunday ticket expensive now.
that Sunday ticket is almost $300 right off, like, for the whole season. And I'm like, I'm not paying $300. It's like, oh, you either pay $300 or you pay like $60 a month. No, I'm not doing that. It's just it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that will pay it because it's football, but for me, I
Yeah.
just can't.
I thought about getting the NFL Plus thing. I think you can watch all the games on your phone and on the tablet, but you can't stream it. Um, but you could stream the Super Bowl. And I was like, well, that's not bad, but I really want to be able to stream the games.
Hmm.
Now, is there ways I could probably get around trying to stream? Maybe, but there have been some times where I tried to stream something. They're like, yeah, this is only available for a phone. So I'm just
Hmm.
like, okay, whatever. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
for me, like this NFL season, I got a I got a Nintendo, bro.
Huh?
I said I got a Nintendo.
Oh yeah, yeah. You always had that antenna though.
No, well that one kind of like crapped out on me. I bought another one. It was like
Oh, okay.
$25. It wasn't that much. So I mean, it gets the Fox Sports, NBC, and CBS, which the games are on. So
Yeah. So that's
obviously it's
good,
just local games, but I mean it's Cowboy games, so I'm okay with that.
honestly. But it's
So
good to be able to watch the other games as well. So
yeah, like I would want to watch like the Bills games and stuff like that, but I w- I heard I heard some people talking about it where eventually like they can see the NFL going where you can pay for like a team's games,
yeah.
which I could see that happening, right? Like where you just pay for that team, you can watch all their games.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I like the bundle, like the package. I just feel like that's just more ways to make money off people.
Well,
Like,
yeah, but NFL care. That's what they care about.
yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
they
they care about. But there's always gonna be people like me who I'm not gonna say nothing. Yeah, I'll just stop there. I will not incriminate myself on this podcast.
No, but I get what you're saying, but like, because you want to be able to watch whatever game you want, but I can see it going from there. Because I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah,
But,
but yeah, it's something, man.
let's see.
But yeah, we got time for one more story.
All right. So yeah, the next story. This teacher says she was fired for being quote unquote too sexy.
She's too sexy for her
Too
shirt,
sexy.
too sexy for her shirt. So sexy it hurts.
So sexy she got fired.
So sexy she got fired.
So a teacher who built a social media following as hashtag teacherbay, hashtag cringe. Is owning,
Hashtag cringe.
yeah.
I'm
I just
dead.
like the word bay and teacher. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, a teacher who built a social media following as
I'm
hashtag
dead.
teacherbay is owning to her stylish outfits. Claims she was eventually fired for being too sexy. So Patrice Brown, 33, who was a primary school teacher in Atlanta, first came to the public's attention in 2016 with photos of her outfit, including skinny jeans and figure hugging shirts and dresses that went viral. This photo sparked debate about dress guidelines for teacher. Um, Someone put on Twitter that teacher looks good as fuck, but her attire is just inappropriate to be teaching a fourth grade class. Um, they released a statement basically saying they're giving guidance regarding the employee dress code and use of social media. But people coming to defend her, talking about how it shouldn't really matter what she's wearing. It should just be about the clothes. I mean, not the clothes.
It
What
doesn't
the
matter about
teaching.
the wear. It should matter about the clothes. She's actually wearing too much.
So yeah, someone else on Twitter put in a country where teachers are quitting or on strike and they're and they're demanding one be fired over their body, comical. So I mean,
Yeah,
how do you feel about this? You feel like
I feel like it's BS. Like, don't get me wrong, even the pictures that are shown on this, like, she's not wearing anything outrageous. You know what I mean? She's wearing
mhm,
basic clothes. She has a figure. Like, you can't not fire people because they have a nice body. That's just how that works, man. Like, man, you can't. What are they supposed to wear? You know, kids are gonna look at what kids look at. Guys are gonna look at what guys look. Women are gonna look at what women look at. It's just like, you know, what else can she do?
right,
You know, the social media presence. Like, what's the problem? You know, she's not saying anything outrageous. She's not doing anything outrageous. She's not posting half naked pictures. You know, she's just posting her work clothes, and her work clothes are appropriate. They just, she just has a figure that her clothes, hug. You know what I mean? What do you want her to wear? Oversized t-shirts or super baggy
right.
jeans and
'Cause I
look
feel like the
sloppy?
opposite. Like I feel like that's exactly the issue. Like on the opposite side, like if she wore like stuff like oversized t-shirt and like sweats and stuff, they'd be like, "Nah, that's
Yeah,
not
you're
professional."
not being a professional. So it's just like, and she's only 33. So being on social media is the thing of today. That's just how a lot of professionals are now.
Mhm.
Literally people
Yeah, there's
are
a lot of people on
posting,
TikTok.
literally posting everything on TikTok. So there was one TikTok I watched where it's just a gym teacher. She has a off period, and she spends that whole off period doing trick shots. And so she's like, "Oh yeah, today I'm going to be working on this. Hitting a basketball with a bat and trying to hit it into the hoop." It's just like, all right, hey, do you?
Hey,
It,
PE teachers, bro, they be having fun. They
they
be doing
do,
whatever.
and man, they don't get on to her about that. So I think it's BS. I don't think she deserves that. You know, you just, hey, you're curvy, so what? Teach your kids be to me more focused on the work and not focused on her.
Right? As long as you're not like just like you're about to be going to strip club or something.
Yeah, as long as she ain't posting on her OnlyFans or something like that, then there should not be any debate.
As long as you're
That's
not showing too much shoulder or elbow, whatever it was.
elbow when it was yeah, bro. Made me think about high school when
I know.
they used to get onto girls by wearing spaghetti strap shirts, and it was just like, it's an arm. Like, who's out here looking at arms like that?
Let me
Same
see
with
that arm.
same with guys in muscle shirts. It was just like, yeah, you can't wear muscle shirts. Okay, well, that's weird, but all right. But hey, who am I?
You are Kristen Moore.
Dang, man, don't be giving out my whole government name. Well, it is, and
Social Security.
it's definitely in the corner.
Right? Hey, who put my name there? The government's watching us.
I wish I could like go over to your side and just.
Right?
But yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. I think this is, it's crazy. And
Yeah,
hope.
and like I feel like with the how they said like this whole the teachers are quitting everything. I feel like she won't have trouble finding another job, which is good for her. I mean, but either way, she probably shouldn't have got fired in the first place.
Oh, she definitely shouldn't have.
Um,
Like, she was gonna get, like, honestly, she was gonna get fired regardless, because it's not like she could have done anything to her body to make them happy.
mhm.
If she wore loose clothes, then it'd been like, well, now you're out of dress clothes because you're not wearing, professional clothes. But it's like, all right, well, my professional clothes hug my body because that's just how my body is. It's contorts that way or
Mhm.
whatever. And how can you get mad at me for that? So it's a lot of, you know controversies on that whole thing. That it was never going to be a good fit for her because they're going to keep complaining about it.
It's just like it's such a gray area. Like I feel like they don't really have what they want the teachers to wear, and it's just too like strict, I guess, and it's different. It's just
I definitely agree.
so.
But hey, if you guys are wearing clothes that hug your body, keep wearing them clothes. Just don't wear nothing too revealing. You're all right. That's how I feel. As long as you ain't got a boob hanging out, your butt hanging out, I feel like you should be able to wear whatever you want.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
That's just how I feel, honestly. And if your job doesn't like what you're wearing, screw them. Find something else. You know, and this is the whole education field. It's already hard enough finding teachers as it is. So why fire other ones just because, you know, she looks good?
Right.
Is she teaching your kids? You know, are they learning? Those are the things that matter a lot more than her appearance. So it's just
And like these are fourth
pretty
graders
stupid.
too. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Fourth graders got some curious minds these days, I guess. So,
true.
I was worried about coloring and stuff.
I was worried about getting straight A's.
I strive for A's and B's.
No, I feel like because I think like for my first couple years it was like straight A's, and then once I got that first B, I was like, nah, you know, this ain't so bad. A's and B's it is.
I was an AB honor roll student all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's all my mom was okay with. She was like, A's and B's, we get some C's, might get a butt whooping. Okay, well,
Right.
AB honor roll.
Once we got to college, it was all about C's get degrees.
Yeah, hey, D's get degrees.
D's get degrees too. So
it was just like, hey, I was just trying to pass. Like, that's what college was. I'm just trying to get the credits. You got a D. Do I get the credits for it? All right, I'll take it. Hey.
Right.
But that's our last story. Thank you guys for joining us. This has been a Made podcast. We love you guys. Vic, do you have any closing remarks?
R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth.
Oh yes, we have lost the queen, or they have lost the queen.
But you know, this is America, so
you know,
we go on. I'm just kidding.
Flagstaff mask for now, but you know, give it a week, we'll be back.
Right. But besides that, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at nowhearmeout.kv. Go ahead and email us at nowhearmeout.kv.
KV.
At gmail.com. Sorry, I kind of.
Dang, man, you just read it through. Hey, me, I give you.
Go ahead and like, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube at Chris and Vic parentheses NHMO.
NHMO.
Go ahead and leave us 5 stars and Apple review.
5 stars.
And follow me on TikTok at weirdvic_flips, and follow us on TikTok at Now Hear Me Out Podcast. I was like, you don't really say anything after that, do you?
Huh?
I was waiting for you to say something, but like you don't really say anything after that one.
I usually do, but usually you've been adding the spread shop thing in there, so I was
about to add it. So my bad.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
And check out our merch store at nowhearmeout.spreadshop.com.
Yep, and you guys can follow me at Beast Mode Chris where the E's are 3s. That's Beast Mode Chris where the E's are 3s on Instagram. Also, if you haven't clicked on the subscribe button yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click on that bell notification so every time we post, you get notified. Again, this is an amazing podcast. We appreciate you guys sticking through and listening to us like always. And we love you guys, and we are out of here. We will catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.